Hi friends, it's been a while and I wanted to pop on here because, well, it has, ooh, that was just a little flicker of the light. It has been a while, and so there are some things I wanted to tell you about, especially the buy one get one free. Today is buy one peppermint. You get a Breathe Touch. Now my Breathe Touch is actually, it's in my daughter's backpack, so I'm going to show you what my Breathe oil, but it will be a Breathe Touch, okay? It's 10 milliliters of a Breathe Touch. That's the Breathe blend plus fractionated coconut oil to just roll it right on. And so I want to tell you about these oils and why I'm thrilled. Peppermint is one of those oils that when people are feeling grumpy and when I need to wake up my kids and they're kind of being a pill, these are the oils. That's an oil that I run to. Also really good for any sort of head tension. You can actually use peppermint all three ways, internally, topically, and aromatically. So I want to show you how I do that with peppermint, okay? So peppermint, first of all, here's my hand. Take one drop. Okay. First, I put my thumb in it and put it to the roof of my mouth. It looks like I'm sucking my thumb. I'm actually not a thumb sucker. I like to do that especially when I have head tension, or say if I have nasty breath, because now, whew, all I can taste is that peppermint. Now the next way, I'm gonna rub my hands together and take 3 deep breaths. Now I've just become my own diffuser. Now this one is going to be for extra credit. Take your hand, put your other hand in a fist, see, and cup it over, and you inhale it. And that's a great way to kind of clear out any gunk that you're feeling. And I'll do that with 3 deep breaths as well. My son kind of has, his breathing is kind of choppy sometimes, and so we will do this. In fact, last night I was going over with him, if you start coughing, I want you to get some of this oil into your lungs by breathing it in. And this is what we're going to do. Now the last way, this is the third way to use the oils, is I still have some residual on my hands. You can see they're a little shiny. I'm going to rub it on the back of my neck and my shoulders, because that is where I hold my tension. And that is how you use peppermint all 3 ways. I love diffusing it. Like 4 drops of this and your entire house will smell like a candy cane. It's also incredible for making a sugar scrub. And right now, you know, we're thinking about holidays are coming up, Christmas gifts for your teachers or for coworkers or anyone. In a one, still, is this working? It keeps saying pausing due to poor connection. We're supposed to be getting a storm this afternoon. The wind is actually blowing right now. But we're supposed to get up to like 6 inches of snow tonight. I don't really think it's going to happen because the weather says it's only supposed to go down to like 39 degrees. And as I was explaining to my son, since water only freezes at 32 degrees, the chances of us snowing at 39 degrees are pretty slim. Maybe some slush, hopefully some rain to melt down the snow. So sorry, back to peppermint. So your sugar scrub, you're going to take 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of oil, whether that's fractionated coconut oil or avocado oil. Those are my 2 favorite oils. I like avocado oil because it's really high in vitamin E, so it's also nourishing for your skin. I wouldn't use avocado oil because it's kind of stinky and you want your scrub to smell good. So avocado oil or fractionated coconut oil, 1/4 cup of that, and then about 10 drops of peppermint, and then you're just going to mix it up, put a little bow on it, voila, now you have a teacher's gift. And I'm telling you, this is the kind of gifts that I give to my kids' teachers every year, and they always enjoy them. Now with the Breathe, you are going to make detox bath salts. The way you make a detox bath salt is you do, in a 16 ounce or a pint-sized mason jar, you're going to do 1 1/3 cups of Epsom salts. You're going to add 2/3 cup of baking soda. Baking soda is really good at drawing out all of those things you want to detox from, okay? And then you're going to put in 10 drops of Breathe. Shake it up, and now you have a peppermint body scrub, which is going to be, it's going to wake you up. It's going to make you feel so good, right? And you have your Breathe detox bath salts. Now another thing, okay, that was for, but you have the Touch Breathe. So for the Touch Breathe, I would say take one of those little pipettes, the little plastic pipey things, and you're going to put in about 15 to 20 drops of that because it does have the fractionated coconut oil in it. So you're going to want a little bit higher ratio of the drops. And it's okay that it has the fractionated coconut oil. The fat from the coconut oil is actually really good at helping kind of everything do its job better. Okay, so that's what you're going to do with your peppermint and your Breathe. And that's how you're going to make gifts. Also, like my little ones, I send them with the Breathe roller to school. So if they start having a reaction to something, or if they start like they start coughing and stuff, they want to put it on their chest, and then they put it in their hands and they breathe it in, and they start getting that in their lungs to start help clearing things out and help ease breathing. Okay. Peppermint emotionally is fantastic. It's called the oil of a buoyant heart, for combating those feelings that are just kind of down. And based on what's been going on the year, that we're supposed to be on lockdown again, I think a lot of people could use a little bit of happiness in a bottle. And it can just kind of help lift the mood, as well as helping with focus and with helping you feel a little more energized. So it's really good at all of those things, and that's why it's an oil of choice for me in the diffuser. Breathe, again, you're going to rub it on your chest. It's super good for those anxious feelings. It's great for those feelings of stress. It's also really good for grief. You know how sometimes you start feeling overwhelmed by grief or anxiousness and you just kind of forget to breathe? Rub it on your chest. It's going to help remind you to breathe so you can get the oxygen to your brain and you can continue to function. These oils are staples, and that's why it's such an awesome BOGO today. It's $22, I believe 22, for buy the peppermint and get the Breathe Touch for free, or it's like $29.33 retail. But why pay retail when you can get your own account and order it at wholesale? You get everything for wholesale. Message me if you're ready to get started. If you already have an account, fantastic. Log into your account and make it happen. Thanks for tuning in, friends, and we'll talk soon. Have a good one.